going on, everybody? It's Kanye, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a really good center build. So, as you all saw in the title, I'm trying to make a build that can shoot, handle the ball, and play good defense. Now, I know you all might have seen my facilitating five Nikola Jokic style center build. The key difference between this build and that build is that we're going to sacrifice just a little defense to up that ball handling. I got the idea for this build actually in a comment on that center build video. Comment read that they wanted a build that could handle the ball, play defense, and still shoot great, and be at the center position. Now, I know you can see here on the screen that I've got this set up to be at the power forward, and I'll explain why really quick. So, when I go to make a build that can handle the ball, even with the pure yellow pie chart, it is very hard to make a center build that can handle the ball and still be good at other things. Also, would like to point out, at a center build, even with the yellow pie charts, you can't get quick chain on your build, at least not through my experience. But when I make this thing at the power forward, I'm going to be able to get quick chain. And by having quick chain and handles for days, even with a lower ball handling rating, we're going to be able to handle the ball quite well. Not to mention that we're also going to get playmaking take. But with that being said, if you'd rather this be at the center position to ensure you get to play center in more of your rec games, you can make this at the center. You're just going to be sacrificing that quick chain badge. But I'm going to show you how to make it at the power forward. So when we get into this, if y'all have been enjoying my content, y'all have been subscribing, liking up my videos, and I really appreciate it. And if y'all would just take a minute, to like and subscribe, or even leave a comment on this video, is much appreciated. But let's get started. So like I said, I'm going to be making this thing at the power forward, and you can absolutely make it at the center. The badge count's going to be pretty similar. The only thing is that you're sacrificing your quick chain badge. And I want to make this thing the best ball handling big man build it can be, so that's why we're going at the power forward. For handedness and jersey number, it's completely up to you. Now we're going to get into our pie charts. So the facilitating five build I made, we used this more green than red pie chart. Obviously, there's not going to be the most ball handling in this pie chart. What we're actually going to use today is the even green yellow pie chart. Now I know what you're saying, those defensive stats don't look too great, but trust me, they're going to be more than good enough to be successful on defense. Not to mention, we're going to get a decent badge count defensively, and as you've seen in previous seasons, we get the +1 badge at level 39, so you can throw all those on your defensive badges and just keep upping that defensive ability. So, even green yellow pie chart. Since we're going to be handling the ball and shooting a lot, we want to have that pure speed. If you're worried more about your defense, you can go speed and vert. It'll help you with those rebounds, but I'm going to go with pure speed. Now, to attribute application, we're going to go ahead and skip over the finishing because that was not a primary point made in the comment for this build. We wanted to be good at other things, so I'll throw whatever we have left over on finishing, but we're going to focus on the other three categories. So for shooting, we're going to max our mid-range, max our three-point, max our free throw. For playmaking, we're going to max our pass accuracy, max our ball handle, max our post control. And then for defense and rebound, we're going to max our interior defense, max our defensive rebound, max our offensive rebound, max our block, max our lateral quickness, max our steal, and then throw enough on perimeter defense to get 11 badges. So you're going to up your perimeter defense to 57. So now you have 41 points to play with. You can throw all of them on close shot and the rest on driving dunk, or you can upgrade your standing dunk. This really depends on the type of player you want to be. One recommendation I would make is, since you are going to be out on the three-point line, you're probably not going to be doing a lot of standing dunk type of things. So maybe do driving dunk and driving layup and kind of even them out, because most of your scoring inside would be off cuts. You can even take some off of defense if you want to give you some extra, but I'm just going to go ahead and throw it on maxing my close shot and then up in the driving dunk a little bit. Now, for the body type, we're going to be minimizing the weight, and you still want to be kind of tanky since you're a big man, so let's go with burly. For height, this is really up to you. Personally, if we get too tall, we're going to sacrifice our shooting too much and sacrifice speed. But if you want to be effective at the center position and be kind of like a different build, I would go with 6'10". For weight, obviously we're going to minimize it. And then for our wingspan, we're just going to up it till we have that 80 defensive rebound. So basically, here's your two options. We can up it to 89 inches and get that 80 defensive rebound, which will, just make you a little bit better rebounder. Or you can go the other way and go to you have an 80 mid-range, and you're only going to lose 1 on your defensive rebound. So this is where it comes to, do you prefer to be a little bit better shooter, or do you prefer to have a little bit better rebounding? Personally, from playing NBA 2K22 a lot, Currentgen in particular, a 75 3-ball you can green all day. My very first build was a more blue than green point guard, and I had a 75 3-ball to start, and I was a green light. So, you know, as long as you have a good jump shot, I would highly recommend, you know, you don't need much more than a 75 3 ball. So don't be afraid to sacrifice a point or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the 89-inch wingspan. It's going to help you defensively since that is one of our weak points, or weaker points, not a weak point. But so you're going to see here we've got a 77 mid-range, a 74 3 ball. We're going to have a 76 pass accuracy and a 56 ball handle. And I know I said you want this build to be able to handle the ball, right? I understand the 56 ball handle isn't great, but what you got to understand is with the playmaking badges, the only thing the actual ball handle overall gets you is the animations. But there's good videos for animations that you can use that are below those pro dribbling move thresholds. And I might even throw a video out there showing like what I prefer to use when I don't have a build that can get those pro dribble moves. Also, when you come down here to defense and rebounding, you're going to see you got a 75 block, 66 offensive rebound, and an 80 defensive rebound. 66 offensive rebound isn't that big a deal because you are going to be primarily on the perimeter, so you're not going to be under the rim when shots go up very much. So that being said, you know, at 99 overall, we're looking at an 81 mid-range, a 78 3 ball, which is great on a build that's 6'10". We're also going to have an 80 pass accuracy, which is insane for a big man. We're going to have a 60 ball handle, which is really good for a big man. Then we're also going to have a 79 block, a 70 offensive rebound, and an 84 defensive rebound, which is really good for a build that has no primary red. One thing I do want to point out, you see here that we do have the 81 post control. If you don't care about finishing at all, take off that close shot, throw it on your post fade, and that'll give you even more of a bag as far as scoring off the jump shot since you have all those shooting badges. But now we're going to look over at our physicals, right? So we've got a 74 speed at 6'10", which is really good. We've got a 73 acceleration and a 60 vertical, which is decent. Now, when you hit 99 overall, we all know you get your +4, but also if you do your Gatorade workout or get your gym rat badge or you win the NBA championship on this build into my career, you get another +4. So that's +8 to all your physicals at 99 and after you do that. So we're going to have an 82 speed on a 6'10 center. We're also going to have an 81 acceleration and we'll have a 68 vertical, which isn't bad. So overall, you're looking at a build that can move. It's very mobile. It's going to be able to handle the ball, and having that 80-something speed is going to be really good when we have quick chain and hails for days. So once this build's maxed out, it's going to be able to handle the ball quite well. Not to mention, let's go ahead and look at our takeovers. You're going to see here that we get playmaking takeover. This is going to allow us to speed boost, which is really, really good on any big man build. Speed boosting is obviously used to be an effective ball handler in this game. So if you want to even further improve that ball handling ability, go with the playmaking take. It's going to improve your ball handling ability, and it's also going to be able to throw a wrench in the defense you're playing against if you can start bringing the ball down the court and start setting up your teammates. You also have the option for sharp take if you want to be an even better shooter and you're going to spot up a lot. Sharp take's great. And then to improve your defense, rim protector take is a great option since we do have the slightly lower defensive ratings. And glass cleaning take is one of the best big man takes as far as just consistency and being useful. So, you know, if you want to go that route, you can definitely go with glass cleaner take. But since the comment requested good shooting ability, good defense, and being able to handle the ball well, I'm going to go with playmaking take. Now you're going to see here that we've made a mid-range facilitator. Now I know in the other video, the second build after the facilitating 5 was a mid-range facilitator. And that build was a more green than red pie chart. So this is the even green-yellow pie chart that also gets you the same build name. I have not tried it in the metric system to see if you can get a different build name. So if you want to try that and you have tried that, go ahead and drop a comment and let me know if it gives us a different build name, because I would love to, you know, just see if we can get even something more unique. But when we look at our comparisons here, right, we've got Tobias Harris, Cameron Johnson, and Kyle Kuzma. I think these are great comparisons for the type of build we're looking for here, right? These guys can handle the ball. They can shoot it like crazy, and they're solid defensively. So I like those comparisons. But the thing is with this build video, in order to give you a full explanation on why this build can do everything that it's been requested to do, I'm going to go ahead and show you all how to apply the badges to it. So once we get in here, obviously we're going to max this to 99, and we're going to get into our badges. So you have your one finishing badge. My recommendation, if you do have an extra +1, get yourself Silver Limitless Takeoff, because Silver Limitless Takeoff is a great badge on any build. That being said, if you're not going to finish it all, you can really put this wherever you want. Personal preference, maybe fast twitch, I don't know. But we're just going to throw it on Limitless Takeoff. Now for shooting, you're on a big man. Silver catch and shoot, maybe gold if you want. You can Hall of Fame it. I run it on silver. Hot Zone Hunter on silver is great. Lucky 7, always have it on bronze, because Any shot you get that early in the shot clock, it goes in so often. Sniper, you're going to Hall of Fame that. Deadeye, you're going to Hall of Fame that. Blinders, we can go to silver or to Hoff. I would probably Hall of Fame it. And so you've got one badge left, and I would recommend that you either throw it on corner specialist isn't a good badge this year. I would say throw it on mismatch expert or just up your catch and shoot to gold. The reason I say mismatch expert is because if you do get put at the 5 and you get put against one of those 7-3 like big bulky dudes, this badge will help you make more of your shots when they're trying to contest. So maybe go with mismatch expert since we're only 6'10". Now for playmaking, this is what I was talking about. You're going to see here we got the quick chain badge. So to be able to handle the ball, we're going to Hoff that. We're going to Hoff handles for days. We're going to Hoff tight handles. We can even get space creator on this thing. You definitely want to Hoff quick first step. Bullet passer on silver. I've seen a couple things. You can run on Hall of Fame, but silver and gold are just as good. You can run it honestly on silver, especially at the big man position. The facilitating 5 video and those videos you saw the dimes I was making, I was using silver bullet passer. So you can use silver bullet passer. Always recommend bronze bailout and bronze glue hands. And lastly, so we've got 3 badges left. Obviously, you might want to throw a couple on Unpluckable, and that leaves you with 1 badge left over. So you can throw that on Hyperdrive, maybe on Bronze, or you can Bronze Space Creator. You could even, give yourself post play. This one's really up to you. I'm just going to throw it on Space Creator because we are trying to handle the ball even better. And then lastly, for defense, always up your rebound chaser. Rim protector on Bronze if you can't max it to Hall of Fame. Chase down artist always on Bronze. Always Bronze box. If you can go higher, go for it. Hustler's a great one. And then we're going to up our Intimidator to gold, and we got 1 left. If you're a pick setter or you're a screen guy, go ahead and throw a brick wall on Bronze. If not, then you can throw it on Bronze Pogo Stick or Bronze Interceptor. I'm going to throw it on Bronze Interceptor. So, this is the badge setup for defensively. So you're going to be able to get the boards. You're going to be able to affect shots with Gold Intimidator. You got Bronze Rim Protector, which I have builds with Bronze Rim Protector, and I can get snatch blocks. Hustler is going to help you get loose balls and any balls you may tip with your hands and not fully pick off. And the Interceptor is going to help you pick off passes, especially lobs. That's, a lot of people don't run Interceptor on their bigs, and they wonder why they can't pick off lobs. Run Bronze Interceptor and you'll pick off more lobs. Box is essential, especially since you're a little bit smaller. You're not going to out jump a 7'3" center or outreach a 7'3" center. So go ahead and get the Bronze box, and then Chase Down Artist is a must-have. So that's the badge layout. So you kind of got an idea for how to make this build. Again, like I said, you can make it at the center position, and the only difference is going to be that you're sacrificing that quick change badge that'll help improve your dribbling ability. But 18, 23, 11, you have a potential to have 4 extra badges. So throw 1 here, throw 3 here, and it becomes 2, 18, 23, and 14, which is a great badge spread on a build that's going to be doing what we want to do. But yeah, I know it's called a mid-range facilitator. You may have wanted a different name, and I'm sorry I couldn't get that to you, but I wanted to optimize, make this build the best it could be. But yeah, and I believe if you make it at the 5, you get the same name as well. But with that being said, I hope this build was interest you, or maybe made you want to try it out or try something different. And yeah, I hope y'all are able to make it, have fun with it, and get some buckets. But I'll see y'all.